Hey, quick question. How old are you turning this year, Maggie? Are you turning 35 next month or 34?
I'm turning 34. Why?
34 and 35's basically the same. But seriously.
Why are you asking? And how did you forget? We're the same age. Shouldn't you know my age without asking? We've been together for 5 years now.
Yeah, I've been thinking about some things recently.
Is something bothering you?
Well, I read something that popped up online. It mentioned that after the age of 35, there's complications with getting pregnant and even giving birth to a baby. Isn't being single at 34 pretty bad?
What? We've been dating 5 years. That's why I'm still not married at this age. You said that you wanted to focus on your career still, and marriage was something we should think about once that calms down. That's why I didn't say anything, and I've been quietly waiting for the right timing. Who are you to say all this? Now? You're talking about age now? Seriously, did you not think of this when we started dating or when you proposed?
I thought those complications happened much later in age. I didn't think it was from 35. Men start becoming charming and attractive from 30. And you know how they say it's the peak of their life, right? There's nothing better than a younger woman, but I thought you were still okay. I guess thinking about it, I've just noticed you're really close to 40.
So you saw the online article and saw the age and thought of my age. You thought that my age is already crossing 1 foot into the borderline of those complications. So this is why you're asking about my age suddenly.
You know, I've been thinking I want a few kids. I'm an only child, so I always felt jealous of my friends who had brothers to play with. But it'll be hard to have more than 1 kid with you, right?
Stop assuming things. You can't just think I can't have more than 1 child because of my age. It happens a lot more than you think.
Well, like I said, I was thinking about a lot of things after I proposed. And I was thinking of how your family are all farmers, right?
Yeah, my parents are farmers, so what? I told you that when we started dating, remember?
I don't know how I feel about farmers. I don't really want to help out. If they ask me, I'll have to also go with you, right? It'll make it seem like I'm a bad son-in-law if I don't go. And I can't tell them I don't want to help out.
Seriously? Why are you saying all of this all of a sudden?
I know, I did propose. Now that I'm thinking about everything, I'm just feeling like I kind of regret things. Maybe I should have thought this through before actually proposing to you.
That's not funny, Taylor. We've already finished meeting with our families. Not only that, we're already getting our wedding prepared. You know that, right?
I'm accepting a farmer's daughter. That's a lot I'm doing on my end already. Don't you think there should be something good in it for me?
Wait, what? Are you serious? Accepting a farmer's daughter is what you thought after getting engaged? There should be something good for you? What are you saying?
I mean, they say farmers have an old way of thinking. So maybe you can be more of a classic wife. Like maybe listening to everything I have to say. How about you accept all the requests I say as the husband? You can be a yes man. Oh well, you'll be a yes woman, I guess.
Are you joking? Please tell me you're joking. Or are you drunk already? Is that why you're talking about this suddenly?
No, I'm being completely serious.
In my eyes, my parents have always been treating each other fairly. I've always felt that way since I was a kid. I respect that relationship, and that's what I've always wanted. Being equal is my ideal relationship, even after getting married. Not like one of them listening to the other and doing everything. That's gonna burden the one person doing everything, and it'll become so stressful. I'm not looking for a relationship like that where one of us is gonna have to hold in our feelings.
Then I'll have to rethink our marriage.
What? You mean like you want to call off the wedding?
I can't say that. That'll make me a horrible guy, right? But I am a man in his 30s. It's the best time for me. I've been pretty popular to girls in their 20s recently. Like at work, younger girls keep flirting with me. When we go drinking after work, those girls keep asking me to exchange phone numbers.
Do you hear yourself? Do you really understand what you're saying?
Yeah, of course, I've been thinking about it. So, I kind of came to the conclusion that if you don't decide to become a yes woman, I don't know. Maybe I'll just go for a younger girl. That's all I want to say, but it's your call.
I was waiting this whole time, and I thought you finally proposed. But seriously? This is what you tell me now?
What can I do? I'm being approached by younger, cuter girls recently. I have all the options. I actually recently met with this huge company president's daughter. You know the company M Foods, right? They have a bunch of famous restaurants.
Yeah, of course I know of the company.
We decided to collaborate with them for work and we're gonna release a product together. I was in charge of that, and the person in charge of the project from their company is the daughter of that company. Meaning she's super rich. Not only that, she's younger than you. I didn't tell you, but lately I've been going out to eat with her outside of work. She keeps saying that it's to research for work, but I'm sure she has feelings for me. Like I said, I'm popular with girls.
So you're saying you want to dump me and move on to her?
I can't say that. What would that make me? But I'm just saying, I have a lot of options, unlike you.
That's enough. It's my fault that I've been letting all the things I felt were off in this relationship. I should have known. I started to think I should settle with you since I've been with you for so long. I guess I lost my way. I want to rethink our relationship, so let's just put off this wedding.
Are you sure you want that? You're the one that's gonna have a problem with calling this wedding off at 34.
Maybe, who knows? But I don't want to keep talking to you right now. Give me some time to think about it.
I'm sure you're gonna come back to me and marry me. You're single and 34. You're like a dog with a snack being hung in front of you. How can you resist? How can you not want to marry me? I'm all that you have. Who would choose someone that's starting to enter their 40s soon? You only have 2 options you can choose out of. So why don't you just calm down and listen to me? Marry me and become a wife who's a yes woman, or give up on marrying me. Maggie, there's something I want to talk to you about the reception dinner. It seems like I could get the rare fish that day for the reception. The one that you wanted. I think we can confirm that we can get it.
Hi, Nancy. Really? But don't they say fish goes bad super fast? Wouldn't it be a little difficult to have for the reception?
Supposedly, it's at the peak when the wedding's happening. I know a person who works at the fish market and they offered to help out. They said they'd be able to pick it up first thing in the morning and bring it to us on the day of. They're super excited about it and planning everything for the reception. Is that okay?
Yes! Oh my god, Nancy, thank you so much for everything.
I'm so glad you're okay with this. I was worried I might have gone overboard. I don't want to burden you.
No way. I'm so thankful you're helping me with this. I wouldn't have been able to plan this without your support. Thank you so much, Nancy.
Don't even mention it. I am so thankful that you're marrying my son. I raised him as a single mother, right? I feel like I might have spoiled him a bit, and he's a little stubborn. You're like an angel to deal with that idiot.
Oh my, I'm definitely not an angel.
He doesn't have a father, so I'm sure you're worried that I'm the only one that's here for him. I know you can't tell me your worries since I'm gonna be your mother-in-law. I really hope that you can think of me as your real mother. That might be asking for too much, but at least if you can think of me as your real family, that would make me so happy. You don't have to hold in anything, okay? I can't read the lines and guess what you want to actually say, so you can straight out tell me everything.
You've been nothing but nice to me, even before the wedding and me joining your family. Honestly, I'm actually really excited that you're going to be my mother-in-law. I'm sure there are things I'm going to burden you with, and I'm incompetent in many ways. but I hope you'll share with me and teach me your wisdom.
Teach you my wisdom? Oh my, I don't think I have anything I can teach you, Maggie. You're already so wonderful and intelligent. Not only are you intelligent, you even cook so much better than me. I think there's so much more for you to teach me.
Next time, let's cook together. I'd love to spend time and learn about your life. You can also teach me the kind of food he likes.
That'd be great. I'll be looking forward to that.
Yeah, same here. Oh, I almost forgot you contacted me to tell me about the reception dinner. I'll notify the venue about the reception dinner. I'm so excited about the dinner now. Thank you so much, Nancy.
So, there's something I've been hiding from you.
Okay, where is this coming from suddenly? And how have you been?
Good, actually. Anyways, remember that president's daughter I talked to you about a little while ago? We decided to get married.
Excuse me? Did you just say married? So you got engaged with her?
Yeah, we kept meeting and we were kind of in a relationship. Last night I was on a date with her and I told her that if I'm gonna marry someone, I want it to be her. And she said she was really happy to hear that. We both talked about what we wanted and got engaged. In order to get married, we both need to confirm our feelings and what we want, right?
That's true. That is important if you're gonna get married.
I was able to confirm her feelings for me, and now I'm officially engaged to her. I told you she's into me. Not only did I score a younger girl, she's rich. So I'm officially gonna become rich too. If I marry the president's daughter, that means I'm basically the president's son. I'll be the one who takes over the company soon enough. So, I'm canceling her wedding. You're just a poor farmer's daughter. You guys can't be compared. No way I choose you over her. As the next president to be, I can't stand being married to a commoner like you.
What? Whose wedding are you canceling?
What? Of course I'm calling off the wedding with you. Our wedding is not happening. Sorry, but I can't marry a poor farmer's daughter now. I have the potential to become the next president, to become rich. So I've decided I'm not gonna marry you. It won't take me long to forget you, but it might take you forever to get over me. Sorry about that. Anyways, as I said, I'm calling off the wedding, so you're okay with it, right? Well, it's not like you have a choice. By the way, the reason why I'm calling off the wedding is because you didn't accept my request, right? So it's your responsibility since you're at fault. I'm not paying a dime for the wedding, so take care of it on your side, okay?
You're not making any sense. I'm planning to get married next month. With, of course, someone that's not you. So I don't get why you're talking about our wedding. Also, what wedding venue are you talking about?
What are you saying? You're joking, right?
No, I'm a little bit confused of what you're talking about. Remember we broke up half a year ago. So why are you talking about us suddenly?
What do you mean we broke up? We didn't break up.
Yeah, we did. Weren't you going on dates with that president's daughter because we broke up? Are you kidding me? We haven't spoken in months and you thought we were still getting married?
Stop asking questions. That's a different story from this. We were even engaged, so how could we break up? My dad kept on bugging me about when my wedding is gonna be. That's why I got the wedding venue and everything ready. And today's that day, the day we were supposed to get married.
I'm not following. So you thought you were still engaged to me. And your father kept bothering you about when the wedding was happening. So you prepared the wedding and everything without even contacting me, not even once. And that wedding day is today? The wedding is today, but since you decided you're gonna get married to a different woman, you decided to contact me on the day of to cancel the wedding. I didn't know of. This is my first time hearing all this.
Didn't you see it in the calendar app we share? I wrote everything down on it.
Oh my god, I completely forgot about that app. I deleted that thing a long time ago.
What? Why?
Because we broke up? Why would I keep it when there's nothing we need to share now?
I didn't approve of that. I never said I'm gonna break up with you.
Half a year ago, you told me about the president's daughter, and you said that you might just move on to her, right? And then, remember, I told you I wanted to rethink our relationship.
The only option you were given was to be my yes woman wife, not to break up. That was the decision, that you were gonna marry me.
That's what you decided on. I never agreed to it. You even said that you're calling off the wedding, remember? Even after that, remember we met up and we talked in person about breaking up?
When did we meet up?
Yeah, you were looking at your phone the whole time I was talking. I said, let's call off the wedding and end our relationship. And then you said, okay. You responded okay, so I thought you were well aware and agreed to it. I don't know how you didn't know we broke up.
No, I don't remember any of that.
You were texting the whole time while I was talking. Were you just responding without actually listening?
I don't remember anything. It's already half a year ago.
I don't want to get into an argument like this over what we said or not. I knew it. I knew you weren't listening to me. That's why I recorded everything. If you want to hear it, I have the recording as proof. So, anyways, after I broke up with you, I started seeing a different person I was introduced to. And now I'm engaged to him. As I said earlier, we're getting married and having the wedding next month. Get the picture now?
What? Well, whatever. I'm dumping you and I'm getting married to a younger and richer woman, so I don't care anymore. But you better pay for the cancellation fee for today's wedding.
That makes no sense. Why would I have to pay for the wedding that I didn't even know of until today? Remember what you said earlier? It's important to confirm each other's feelings? You didn't confirm anything with me and you just went ahead with booking a wedding venue. I have no responsibility to pay for the wedding I found out about the day of.
It's your fault that you didn't tell me you're breaking up with me.
Oh my god, I'm getting a headache. I spoke to you about breaking up and you agreed to it. Like I said, I have it recorded as proof. Not only that, we didn't even contact each other during this half a year. We didn't even meet or go on a date. How did you think we were still together? Is this a prank? I literally can't imagine how anyone could be this stupid.
Well,
you're just gonna say that you were pressured from your father or whatever, right? And that at that time you weren't engaged to the president's daughter? Not only that, but your father thought you were gonna get married with me, so how can you explain to him? Since you didn't know what to do, you decided to just book the venue so you can shut him up, right?
how did you know all that?
It's just my imagination. You're not that hard to read. You made me wait for 5 years to get married. You turned 34 and you were being asked when you're gonna get married by everyone around you. So you decided to just propose to me since you didn't have anyone else. You're the kind of person that can just call off the engagement after giving it a thought because you obviously didn't think it through. It's easy to imagine that. That's probably what also happened for today's wedding. You prepared without telling me.
If you can see through me so well, then you should just pay for the cancellation fee for today's wedding.
In what universe does that logic make sense?
You were the one who didn't tell my parents we called off the engagement and wedding. That's why I was pressured to book the wedding venue and to give the date.
Okay, this is going nowhere. I don't have time to talk with you about this nonsense. I wasn't there with you to book the wedding venue. I didn't see any contracts, nor was I notified about it. I have no responsibility to pay for it at all. Please don't involve me in your hasty decisions. I'm no longer your girlfriend or fiancé, so take care of it on your side. We both chose a different path with a different person to become happy, so let's just honor that. It'd be best to not stay in touch. Goodbye, Taylor.
Hey, wait! That's not fair. Are you just gonna end this without coming to an agreement? That's not fair that you just decided on your own. Maggie, I woke up. You were the one for me. I just got lost for a second. You're the one I'm supposed to be with. We're both still single. Let's get back together and get married. It's perfect since we already met our families and we can just pick up where we left off.
Did the president's daughter dump you? I heard you weren't even really engaged to her, right?
What? How did you know that?
The person you were talking about is gonna be my sister-in-law soon.
She's gonna become your sister-in-law. What?
Yeah, when my fiancé and I get married, she's gonna become my sister-in-law.
I don't understand. What are you saying?
Really, Taylor? I don't think there's any other way to explain this. She's my fiancé's younger sister. Is that clear enough?
What? You're joking, right? I'm seriously not following.
Are you too surprised that you lost all your senses? I told you that I was introduced to someone, right? And that I'm gonna marry him next month? It was meant to be since it all happened so fast. As if I was waiting for us to break up. That person I was introduced to was the son of M Food's president.
No way.
Yeah, I was wondering what you were talking about. Since you were talking as if you were gonna become the next president of the company if you got married to the daughter. Isn't it obvious that the first son becomes the president?
Wait, how were you able to get introduced to someone like that? What kind of connections would you have?
You obviously didn't seem to know and were making fun of my parents being farmers. But their business is extremely successful, to the point that we have so many companies wanting contracts with their products. M Foods turns out to be one of them who has a contract with my parents. You know all the restaurants M Food owns? They're using my parents' vegetables at every single location.
You've got to be kidding me. What are the chances?
When you came over to meet with my parents, didn't you notice anything? Like how huge the land was?
I thought that was the norm for farmers. I didn't think it was especially large or anything.
Oh my god, Taylor, I don't know what to say. Aren't you working at a food company? How can you not know about something like this when it's part of your job, Taylor?
Wait, if M Foods has a son and he's next in line to become the president, you're gonna get married to him. Does that mean you're gonna be the next president's wife?
Yeah, I guess so.
Gotta be kidding me.
Just so you know, the president is someone who made her company big on her own and raised 2 kids on her own as a single mother. She's such a wonderful person. You obviously don't know since you only saw it as a chance to become rich. But someone so wonderful luckily really likes me. She's saying she wants to be my family and that she wants me to be her family. She's someone who'd do anything for her family and loved ones.
The president's family.
That's why I told her about you. I couldn't hide it from her when her whole family is so wonderful. When she heard about everything, she came to a conclusion that you're not fit for her daughter. I was asked to tell her daughter about everything that happened between us.
Everything. From when and about what?
Everything, like how we got engaged, and how you were after we came back from meeting my parents. How you were trying to dump me to get married to the president's daughter. Literally everything I knew, I let her know.
You're kidding, right?
But my sister-in-law is so intelligent. Even before I told her anything, I guess she felt like there was something off about you. So before becoming engaged to you, she wanted to make sure what kind of person you were. It just so happened that I knew a lot about you. Although, when I told her about you telling me you guys are engaged, she did actually clarify that you two were not even engaged.
But when I told her I wanted to marry her, she responded that she was happy.
Even if she tells you she's happy to hear it, that doesn't mean she agreed or said yes. She's just saying she's happy you felt that way about her. That's all, and it doesn't mean anything more. Stop making it mean more than what it actually means. Did you even confirm with her about her feelings? Didn't you say that it was important to confirm each other's feelings when it comes to marriage?
Her telling me that she's happy is a yes. I saw her face. I was the one there, not you.
Anyway, she said she never got engaged to you because she never said yes. She talked to you about ending things, right? So you can't get married to her. Not only that, but who knows if you can keep that contract.
Wait, what contract?
Did you forget the collaboration with M Foods you were talking about before? Aren't you the one in charge of that project?
Wait, no, please no, not the contract. After working here for 12 years, it's finally my chance to get promoted. If the contract with M Foods gets canceled, my promotion is also gonna get canceled.
My mother-in-law values personality, integrity, and honesty more than anything. In that sense, you're already pretty much done for since she knows your true intentions.
Maggie, please, I beg you. You're going to become her family, right? Can you please talk to her and the president?
Even if that's not what they want, it's obvious that they decided they didn't want anything to do with you. Yet you want me to talk to her to get married with you and talk to the president about the contract?
You have the power to get them to agree, right? You can just tell them that you think I'll be able to do better, and I really will. I'll treasure her and I'll put all my effort into the collaboration too.
No, I don't think that's happening. So I won't be talking to them about you anymore.
Why? Why can't you just help me out?
I don't want to put my family through unnecessary things and burden them. Plus, I don't think I owe you anything to help you out. You're just my ex, someone I broke up with half a year ago and nothing more.
Come on, don't say that. We were together for 5 years. Don't you think you can help out?
I was just being held back for 5 years. That's a long time I wasted on you. I worked so hard to make you happy and to meet your expectations. I tried my best to understand and accept all your flaws. But there's something I found out after dating my fiancé. And that's that not just one person can put their effort in a relationship. That's not how a relationship works.
What?
My fiancé. He puts his effort in and also relies on me. I also do the same. We both put the same amount of effort, and that's why we can trust each other. He won't tell me or ask me something crazy or something that he knows he'll burden me with. Not only that, he's never looked down on me or my family even once. Even if he was in the same position, I know he wouldn't do what you did to me. Everything you did was just trying to control me and the situation so it works out better for you. You never thought about me and what's best for me. Everything you did was just to satisfy yourself and that ego of yours. Who would want to become family with someone like that? Would you want to become family with someone like you? Now that you know everything, let's keep our distance so that we don't have to ever interact from now on. I'd like that, and I think my in-laws will appreciate that as well. Goodbye, Taylor.
Maggie, just give me a minute. I get it. I admit that I was the one who was wrong. You don't need to be a yes woman. I can't live my life without you. My life is just darkness without you.
He ended up paying for the cancellation for the wedding venue he booked without telling me. I guess he used up all his savings for that. But he didn't have enough money, so he went crawling to his parents to borrow money to pay it off. He was told that he can't come back home until he finishes paying off his debt to them. Not only that, my mother-in-law really ended up canceling the contract they had with his company. When she was asked for the reason, she mentioned that she can't work with someone who's dishonest and has no integrity. He was taken off the project and he was demoted. Since a different person is in charge, she agreed to keep the contract, but keeping a close eye. This was the last update I received from my mother-in-law about him. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please click the like button. See you next time!